Okay, we're going to go with the microphone. Let me take the fuzzies off of it because I have a fan right here, which is why I'm looking all windswept. It's not super hot, but it's just humid enough, to need the fan going. So I'm waiting to hear from my son. I didn't plan to do a second video. I'm kind of getting ready for bed. I have all the blinds down, and it's, I don't even know. I don't have a clue what time it is. And when I say I'm getting ready for bed, it's 6:30. Yeah, that means I go around, I make sure the door's locked, I make sure there's nothing plugged in, the coffee pot. I go through all that. Turn down light bulbs in the bathroom and little things like that, just to make sure that my home is secure and safe. I just got a little bit of iced tea, cold iced tea, and I got some raisins for a snack. Raisins have like 0 fat. Yay. I sprayed my bed with lavender spray. I make a lavender bottle. This is what I have left from the last round. The reason why I'm doing this is because I got a package, and someone out of the blue, and isn't that usually how it happens, popped up in my messenger and said, I want to send you something. And I don't have a P.O. box. I don't have a Patreon. I don't have any of my stuff like my Venmo. I don't have any of that out in public. Those things I use privately. That's not a Facebook thing or a YouTube thing for me. So the people that find me is through Messenger or through my email, and so someone, her name is Mary. I'm just going to use her first name. Just showed up in my Messenger, and she said, "I want to send you something." And I'm like, that's really not necessary. It really isn't. And anyway, she said, no, I really want to send you something. And it's kind of hard for me to get things, but it's a two-way blessing, because I know when I give something how good it makes me feel. And so I figure if it makes me feel that good to give something, it makes someone else feel good to give something. So she said she was God-led to me. And if you're God-led, you need to listen. So, Mary, I got your box. And you can't see anything personal here, so I think it's safe for me to, let me make sure there's nothing. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's very light. I'm super excited. And I want to respect Mary. Okay, there's a note, but I'm going to keep that between myself and Mary. Came in this pretty, this is a cute bag. This is cute. This is a keeper. I'm going to put little collectibles in there. She sent me a gift card. Look at how pretty. An early birthday gift, she said. I can say that. Oh, Oh my God, that's so cute. I think I can show this. Look how cute. Thank you, Mary. Okay. So I can go on Amazon and pick something. Mary said she was God-led to me, so thank you. And you. I will definitely pick something for my birthday, and I will definitely let you know what it is. I'll share it with everybody, share it with the family. The note is beautiful. Mary, I'm going to put this note in with my card bag. I have a bag that actually Karen, my Karen Cup Karen, who is also a beautiful God-led woman, she sent me something a few years ago, actually, in this beautiful purple bag, and it was a big bag, and I saved the bag, and I put all my cards in, my little cards, notes, things like that. But I have them all. I have everything. So your note will go in the bag, and I so appreciate. I think this is so cute. The bag. Yeah, we're gonna do something with the bag. I think maybe what I'll use the bag for is I have some little odds and ends that I have in a drawer that are skies, and I think I'll put them in this bag. And yeah. So, thank you, Mary. Like, I just think that this is so. I never saw anything like this. Like, I got balloons for my birthday. I said I had to create my own birthday. Well, now I don't. What do you say when something like that happens? What do you say? I say thank you. And I say, like I've been saying and will continue to say, thank you for choosing me. It's been a road. It's been a road. And I have, it's so cute. Someone commented and said, cute doll. She's not a doll. Zen is not a doll. She's a reborn. She's right there. She's a reborn. She's not a doll. A doll is something you go into Walmart or whatever and you pick up a plastic in a box, and that's a doll. This is not a doll. And it's so interesting with a reborn. I can look at her, and sometimes she looks like she's going to cry. And sometimes she looks like she's laughing. And sometimes she looks like she's just really thinking hard. And I find myself holding conversations with her, and this has been a week. I'm going to use this tablet. This is just in closing. This is just a plain tablet. It's one of those ones that you can get at Walmart when they start to put the school supplies out, which they're doing now. When I was at Walmart the other day when I got my groceries, when I went real early in the morning, I'm crying. They just were starting to put school supplies out because July is school supply month, and you can get your pencils and your markers and all, and they were just starting to put them out. But years ago when I was homeschooling my son, every year I bought tons of these. They're like 10 cents a piece. I don't know what they are now, what the way prices are. But anyway, I have a few of these left, and I'm going to use these, the ones I have, for junk journaling. Has anybody heard of junk journaling? One of my YouTube family members invited me to follow a junk journaling group on Facebook. Never heard of junk journaling, and I'm not big at with regular journaling. I just can't, like, my brain goes faster than I can write, and I lose a lot of, my thought stuff. But junk journaling it's kind of like you put things in the journal that, like, ticket stubs, receipts, like little pictures, maybe articles, like whatever that you can just tape or glue onto your journal. So it's like a memory book. It is a memory book. And actually, I have one of those in my basket in my closet. I'll pull it out and I'll show you. I have one that I started for myself and Sky when he came up from Tennessee to be with me. And we started a memory journal. And so the places that we had a chance to go to before he got real sick and he was working crazy hours and all, and we weren't able to go many places, but we did go some places. And I have this memory journal, and I'll show you some of the things in the memory journal. I'll pull it out. But so I'm going to start junk journaling. And so if you're not really into journaling, with the pen and the paper and all, consider junk journaling. There's groups on Facebook. You can check it out on YouTube. There's YouTube videos where you put all your little things, your little memory things, and it's the way that you can journal your life and not write it all out. So I'm going to start junk journaling too. Take this for however you want. I started my YouTube career in 2016. So that was 8 years ago. I had a channel called Benzo Bullies. Is that what it was? Anxiety Bully. And what did I do with my tissue? And I had about 650 subscribers. And it was my journey as I tapered down off my benzo using dry cut and water titration. And then once I got to the end of my taper, I really just couldn't go anywhere else with the channel. And I tried a couple other channels, and I always felt like I needed to have a thing, like I needed to have a genre, or what would be another word? Just one thing that people could go to, like organizing channel or a travel channel or a cooking channel, but I had none of that. Like, I was just me. I'm just me. And I always knew how eclectic and different I was compared to others. And my life has been rocky. I've had a lot of losses. I've been through a lot of things from when I was little. I saw a lot of things I should not have seen. I experienced a lot of things I should not have experienced. I lost a lot of people and things I should not have lost in my life, as a lot of us have, and we don't talk about the things that are in us that hurt the most, that keep us in our shells. My family is very fractured, extremely fractured, and has been for years and years and years and years. And when I talk family, I'm talking siblings, my situation with my mom, some of my kids. There's a fracture, and you can't repair some of them. Even though you go out of your way to try to, you can't, because too much has happened. And so then acceptance comes in. And you look around and you go, gosh, I'm almost 65, and who is here for me? And it gets scary because all the what ifs come into my mind. You know, what if somebody tries to break into my apartment? What if I choke on food? What if, what if I can't stand the loneliness anymore? But I thought, let's just do another channel. Let's just talk about how eclectic I am. And so I based my channel originally on that. Did my room. It's different. It's me. I like it. It's okay. I'm working my way through philosophy and religion. I'm finding my place in this world. And then Sky got sick. And we had a relationship that was like an absolute roller coaster. And what I learned about life from him and his illness, and what I learned about love and true love, and what to give in a relationship after he was gone, what I realized that I didn't put into, like how much more I wish I had put into the relationship, what I wished I would have done more of. I think we all do that after the fact. Hindsight, 2020, all that stuff. And so me being his caregiver, having the skills as a CNA, certified nurse aide, having those skills to care for this man, keep him home, keep him safe, keep him okay, and love on him. I was so grateful that I had that experience, that he was here at home. And with him gone now, I'm learning about me, what I can do, what's hard, what's easier, what I push my way through, the things I give up for survival. Because you have to pick and choose what is a necessity and what is a luxury. So when he passed away and I became a widow, and I consider myself a widow, even though we were not legally married when he passed, we were together almost 14 years and we had been married, and I consider myself a widow. I don't carry that along like a stone around my neck, but more with a pride with the fact that this person was in my life and that I was able to care for him, and he's moved on into another space. And so that's how the Wayward Widow came about, because I still do things my way. I still have my eclectic weirdness about me. And I make a lot of mistakes in life. But I also do a lot of good in life too. And so this channel, this thing that I'm doing, I'm not doing it for money. There's nothing about this channel that has anything to do with money. But I have met some of the most caring, most loving, most honest, most raw people here, my family. And someone just commented on the last video and said that she felt safe here. That is the biggest compliment I could get. For someone to say, I feel safe here, means she feels safe with me and with you guys. You present to her safety like you do for me. There's a safety in us, in the way everyone speaks, and the caring and the love. It's safety. It's a safe haven for us. A lot of us, most all of us, are going through stuff, and it's hard and it's scary and it's lonely and it's ugly. And we have to find a path, and we have to find something, some entity, a God, a Buddha, a whatever we follow to keep us going. And so in all of that, yeah, I'm fooling with my hair. I know. There's this channel. And so I'm going to go. I need to go brush my teeth yet and make sure that the house is in fact, all settled in. I was waiting for my son to call, but I think he fell asleep. He had cardiac rehab today, twice, and it wipes him out. And I'll be so glad when he gets this implant put in. But thank you, Mary. Thank you. Yaz, thank you, sweetheart. And how can I not mention Stacy again? Come here, baby. Super cute. I just cannot get over this amount of perfection. Look at this. How can you not love this face? How can you not? I mean, even her ears are perfect. Look at those ears. How can you not love this face? You gotta love this face. This is a reborn. This is not a doll. This is like my service daughter, if that makes sense. This is part of a healing of the fracture that is with my kids. And Stacy, I believe, was thinking of my loss with Sky. And yes, that comes into play. But the healing that has begun with the fracture with my daughters is immense. And that won't be ever be overlooked. And also, in a lot of ways, this is my childhood. This is me, in a lot of ways. Getting a chance to kind of start over and heal from what I've gone through in my life that has created a lot of the mistakes that I made because of what I saw and what I experienced and what I learned from my elders. That was not good. So there's a lot that goes into these precious reborns. Healing me, healing the fracture with my children, and the loss of my partner. So if you're feeling like there's a big hole in your gut or in your heart, consider a reborn. Seriously, consider a reborn. There's a lot of healing in Zen Rain Rivers. I love her. And I want to say thank you to my other Stacy, who every day, without fail, unless she has something super big going on, she messages me, texts me every day. It might be a little picture, it might be a how are you or whatever, but every single day she reaches out just to make sure I'm okay. So there's some, you can't tell me the world is a bad place. It's not. There's some beautiful, amazing people that are God-led, philosophy-led, whatever it is, heart-led, to reach out. So I'm going to go. Thank you again for choosing me. I choose you. And I think we'll all get through this together. And for my man friend who lost his woman, and you've started dating and you're moving forward, I'm glad that you're using the lavender and the soft music. Way to go. It's, anything that we can incorporate to create some calmness in us and, be okay. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And I'm so happy that you're here and that you're here on a regular basis, you know, because I worry about everybody whose name comes up and then doesn't come up for a while. So thank you for choosing me. I choose you too.